Hi guys, Shelly, your friendly neighborhood Benzo warrior here. It's been a while since I've made a video. It's actually pretty late here, Saturday night in lovely Henry County, Georgia. Um, and I was gonna try not to say I noticed on one of my videos I say like all the time. It really gets on my nerves. So reason I wanted to make this just out of the blue real sad. Well, first of all, something really bizarre happened to me. Um, just briefly, a few minutes ago, I started having kind of this like a weird like lightning bolt flash of light in my right eye. So kind of freaked me out a little bit when I was in the bathroom, and I was like, what's it? So anyway, I wanted to throw that out there to you guys if any of you have ever had that before, because that was a first for me on that one. But the main reason I wanted to make this is because today was the first time that I have driven in a week. I'm not going to go through my whole story because it's all videoed, and yeah, a lot of it's really bad, and I'm debating on whether I just should take some of those old videos down, when I was going cold turkey, which I shouldn't have done, off the Klonopin, because I'm getting new comments on them, and I can't watch those, and some people don't realize that they're old, and I don't know do I leave them up, do you take them down, I don't know, because this has all been new to me the last year and a half. So anyway, you guys can let me know what your thoughts on that. And but I felt it was really important today to tell you what happened. I had not been able to drive in a week. I tapered down 1 more milligram of not Klonopin, Valium that I was put on a year ago after trying to cold turkey 2 months off Klonopin, and 40 milligrams of Valium. Insane, this doctor that put me on that much. But so apparently I was tapering too fast, as you guys have all told me, and but I'm down to 9 milligrams. I tapered another milligram about 3 weeks ago or so, and no lie, it's been really rough. I've been told that's too fast. 5% is more, what I should be doing. So I'm gonna try to slow it down as much as we all just despise every time I take my dose only at bedtime now, my 9 milligrams, because I had quit sleeping completely. 8 days straight I had been wide awake, so I decided not to split my doses up anymore, so I only take it at night, to help. And I quit taking the anticonvulsant Trileptal that I've been on for a year, because my advocate actually told me that that's kind of counterintuitive to be on an anticonvulsant, all this time while you're still on, the benzo. And I was on really getting way up there on the dosage of this Trileptal. Anyway, but what happened today is I still got up in the same kind of state, like kind of hopeless, despair state, but a lot of personal drama still going on, as a lot of you guys know, with the way you're treated with this, illness. Kind of like you're from another planet, basically. And all the things you hope to never hear in 2018. I really need to make a list, like you couldn't possibly still be going through withdrawal from this drug, and why don't you just go to get acupuncture. It must be hormones at your age. Even things like I'm not going to get down in the trenches with you, Shelley. I don't need to know all about your disease. Just whatever. Yeah, there's like a list. You guys have heard it all too. You are healed. You just have to believe. All those kind of things that it's like, yeah, okay, I really don't want to hear any of that kind of stuff. I've kind of avoided social media for the most part, except for trying to share, things about my grandson who turned 1 December 1st. and who's absolutely beautiful, I must say. Um, but anyway, but there's a lot of drama, family abandonment, and just desperate loneliness. Of course, I have a lovely fireplace now, as you see, so I'm sitting here by my fire, But raise your hand if it's Saturday night and you're a benzo patient and you're by yourself. Again. Okay. So, but earlier I wasn't, and that's what I wanted to share. I've been going to, when I can, take my dog to a dog park, and I've been talking to some people, meeting some people, and so and someone messaged me, just a really kind gentleman, and we've been talking for a while, and but I don't share what I'm going through, because you pretty much learn that people don't want to hear it, and you don't want to open up again because for someone else to just kind of run away. So, but after several weeks and weeks have gone by, I finally did. But anyway, long story short, he's kind. He's truly kind, and he's been through something similar. Not with benzo, but so, and he knows how you're treated, and things like that. He's been through some stuff, and so anyway, finally we got a message from him, and I was feeling really in such despair this morning, the same way. I'm not going to be able to drive. I desperately need food. I don't have anything to eat. I got to get out of here. I need to shower. I need help. I just, something has to give. And I get this message from him, and checking on me, and I basically told him it's been an awful week, and I don't really have a lot of windows, I don't think. I just kind of stay in this kind of, it's very, very bizarre, because I don't really have the a lot of the really horror, outrageous, severe episodes with, as far as the convulsing, shake, all that kind of stuff going on. But it's more with Valium. It's like more this complete lethargicness, severe dizziness, blurriness in the vision, just and your mind feeling like it's the Concorde spiraling out of control, just stuff. But I honestly have always believed in my heart that if I had a support system, if I had yet had one person from my church or somebody come visit me, I still have my precious neighbor Sarah downstairs, but she's very, very ill herself. And my youngest son, but he hasn't been here in a long time. He's been working 2 jobs, but he's really, really having a hard time dealing with everything and how it's been kind of dumped in his lap. So basically it's Murphy and I, my dog that I adopted, 24/7 alone, and trying to realize, my gosh, I got to survive this, and I got to keep tapering and go through whatever is to come alone, because that's the way it's like, you've been thrown out in the woods to the wolves, and it's like, yeah, you can do this, you got this, girlfriend, so, no problem, know it's in you, go for it, and it's just like, it's crazy, because it's like telling someone, oh, those chemo treatments, and all that, well, you get to them you can get there, and you don't need anybody with you, you can just, it's all good, and you got this, and God's bigger than this, and you can do, yes, you guys know. So, but what happened was, when I got that text, and it said, I hate to hear that you're still struggling, I was actually going to see if you wanted to, like, go get, go have some coffee. And I was like, what? There's somebody out there who's checking in on me that I haven't known for very long. Not the friends that have been around for 20, 30 years that don't know where they are, but it's like that is asking me like, I thought you might want to go out, just talk and have some, some support and get some coffee. And in that moment, it changed. It uplifted me. It wasn't that I was no longer sick. I'm still sick. It's not that that's going to be, oh, well, actually my problems are just, personal drama and stuff. But those are triggers. We all know that if you are left to yourself, and my ex was beyond abusive. He was doing horrible things to me, knowing what he knew about this illness, because we discovered what was wrong together. Um, so having been through that, and then with my mom, and just being kind of like in this apartment, and it's a very stressful environment. I dread even walking my dog. That's why I found this dog park. So, but it's so desperately lonely, and you just like, and you cry, and then when you do have the episodes and you're shaking and you're pleading and you're like, Lord, just get me through one more day, and then you think, I can't get through one more day, I'm done, and but and then one more day goes by, and it's like, okay, but I deliberately stay up really late because I don't, well, I'm a night owl anyway. I was a singer, so I'm a night owl anyway, but don't sleep a lot. But in part because it's like I dread getting up the next day. I'm trapped in this apartment, and I alone. Nobody's gonna show up. Doesn't matter how much you scream, cry, put it out there. They're not gonna get in the trenches with you. Okay. So apparently they're not even gonna come by and pray with you. Okay. So it's like, get over it. Whatever. But it's hard. You try to get over it, but you don't. You're trying to understand what's happening with people, hearts of people, and compassion, and like, whatever. I posted a big long thing about it on my Facebook page, but all that. But getting back to what I was saying. I went from feeling like I just want to stay in bed all day. I want the world to go away. I want all this. I just don't know if I can survive this. I don't know if I can survive all this together. The alienation, the family drama, the everything that's going on, the snowball of everything that has happened in my personal life, thanks to Klonopin. So instead of being at my age and being in a happy relationship and enjoying being a grandmother for the first time and doing some traveling and all the things I dreamed of I'd be doing in my 50s, and it's like, but hey, we're not promised this great perfect life. We don't know how things are going to happen, but this one is something that shouldn't have happened to any of us. So that's what's the hard part. It's not that I get mad at God because I got sick. I'm not any better than anybody else that children have cancer, so how can I say I shouldn't have got sick? So it's not that at all. It's just because of what doctors knew, maybe not so much 18 years ago for me, but what they did know the last few years, and I was being put on it during the daytime and all that stuff. But that message gave me a sense of value. It gave me some hope. It made me feel like somebody cared. Somebody actually wanted to spend some time with me. Somebody actually knew I needed someone to reach out, someone to, because sometimes we need someone to say, yes, you can get dressed. You can take a shower. You can fight this. You just need somebody because our brain is like telling us, no, you can't. It's all scrambled and trying to just, so, and all of a sudden it was like, I felt like a different person. I still had all the stuff going on inside that's going on, but yet I was like, oh my gosh, I can take a shower. I'm going to drive. And not only am I going to drive and go have coffee with this person, it's going to be that now I'm going to get out and be able to get those few groceries that I desperately need to get that I didn't think was going to get out. So my point is, I don't know why we can't get through to more people, that some little something like that can make a huge difference in whether we survive this or whether we don't. um, I've it's like, the old saying, you can't beat a dead horse, and that's what I feel like I've been doing for months. You give all the information, you cry out to friends, you tell them, could somebody just come by or watch a movie with me, or when I say I haven't been driven in a week, when I tell you these kind of things, and not one person says, well, do you need me to come by and take you to the store? Do you need me to go to the store for you? Can we send some people? So it's like, what do I have to do to I'm not asking you to call me every day and be all, apparently you think that I'm asking you to be consumed with, and you just can't be consumed with my life. Of course you can't. You have your own problems. Of course you can't be consumed with mine. I'm not asking you to be consumed with mine. I'm asking you for just a little bit that can make a difference between life and death of someone going through acute benzodiazepine withdrawal syndrome. And just because you see me post a happy picture that I did make it to my grandson's birthday December 2nd, that does not mean I'm okay. I've tried to share all that with you guys. It doesn't mean I'm okay. You're not seeing me post much else. You're not hearing from me. I haven't made it to church in 3 weeks. I haven't heard from anybody from my church. I have one friend, but we came from an old church to this church. So as far as this new church in general, it's like I'm kind of treated like, you're just kind of treated like an addict in denial. I've gotten all those kind of messages, and, well, we don't really think we can help you. It's like, I don't know what's going on, but hey, that's between them and God, and but support is crucial. Support is crucial. Whoever sees this, if you know me, if I wish my kids would see this, but I don't send them any of this stuff anymore. So I just, because I had someone actually say to me, that it doesn't matter, that this is going to make you deathly sick, regardless of whether you have, all the love and care and support in the world, you're still going to feel the same. I don't believe that. I truly don't believe that, because I've seen the difference. I've seen both sides, and not just today, but today was a huge example for me of how it can turn things around. Now, when I left the coffee shop, yeah, it was kind of bittersweet, because it's like, okay, because then you are back in like, okay, now I'm focused, because when you're there, I'm like just kind of talking and laughing and sharing stories and kids, and and you almost like you still know you're sick, but it was like I was able to like escape from it. My mind was not sitting in this apartment really dwelling on what's going on inside, and those pins and needle feelings, or whatever, or the feeling like there's constant anxiety, or a panic attack about to happen, or brains, all of that stuff, just weird stuff, or feeling like I'm so lethargic I don't know if I can walk to the bathroom. And so but it, I put makeup on for the first time in a long time. I have driven in the last month only a handful of times in a month, and that was a doctor's appointment I had to go to, and two of the times were a few miles to the dog park before this bitter cold weather hit. Not to complain here in Georgia, because we're not in the blizzard stuff. God bless you guys if you're in this blizzard type stuff, but I'm not a cold weather person, and I need to be outside. We need to be outside, being able to exercise and fresh air and all that, and that's very hard to do in this whatever crazy name they've given this weather system. So, but so yeah, I needed to share that, because if I had shared with you a video yesterday, you would have said, "Oh, geez, there she is again. When is she ever going to post something positive? She looks hopeless. You know, I'm tired of watching her stuff." And to be honest with you, I get it. That's another reason I need to know if I need to take the old stuff down, because I come across videos even still now that I can't watch. And I feel bad because I want to support that person, but I can't watch it because it does scare me and it puts me in a negative place. It gives me, negative energy, or whatever you want, whatever you want to call it, and it puts me and it frightens me. So I know I have to do what's best, and I know I need to turn it off. And so I get that, but I don't want people to see it and go, "Oh my gosh, I'm not ever going to try to get off this drug. Look what it does." So, I don't really know, And then of course you always worry about. One person had said on one, and also I apologize for some of these videos that people are just finding. I'm also just finding the comments that were put on them, like 10 months ago, a year ago. I was in no place where, So I apologize for that if I've just now responded to people after a very long time, but I don't. But one person said something about, you do look and sound pretty crazy, but they understood that. But also, you got to realize that someone who really is new to this or doesn't really get it, or maybe, or hey, I'd love to date again, to be quite honest with you. And I go, what if you're like, you just start dating someone and they find some of these videos of you, especially during your cold turkey days, or you're just like, and when my fiance was doing all his stuff, and it's like, to be honest, if I saw it, well, I might go, well, I don't think I can, I don't think I can handle this. So, there's a lot of reasons. I don't know if it's the right thing to do, but it's part of my stories also. So, but anyway, that's basically what I wanted to share with you guys. And didn't want to go too long. I was only going to go like 10-15 minutes, but I think I say that on almost everything that I post. So with all that said, I hope this is maybe a little encouraging. This in no way means I'm going to wake up tomorrow and everything's going to be rosy and I'm going to be like, let's whatever. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. But I know that if I could just get through to a few more people, a few more out there. And actually, I had gotten some texts from a friend the last couple of days, and sometimes people think they're helping, and they actually just make things worse because they just kind of disregard the things you're saying. They don't mean to hurt you, but the way they disregard kind of what you're saying, or just basically say, "I'm sorry," but it's like. So anyway, I hope I haven't said a lot. I just said again, didn't I? I hate that. I really do like proper grammar and stuff, and I did see watched a little bit back of a couple of my videos, and I was like, oh my gosh, you said like every other word is It's almost like I'm doing a meditation or something while I'm doing my video. So anyway, and now I'm starting that rambling thing. So with that said, and we're almost at 25 minutes, and my phone will probably act weird pretty soon anyway. So next time, pretty soon, I'm gonna try to video regularly. The next one might not be so great, but that's all part of us getting through this together, right? And you guys have been awesome. I can't say enough how much I appreciate your support. over this last year and a half, how I pray for you guys. I can't really pray for every person's name individually. There are a few I've come to know closer than others, a couple I speak to on the phone, but I do pray for us. And, I mean, I am a Christian. I am a woman of faith. I do believe that's got me through a lot of this as well. That's not everybody, and I respect, other people's faiths and beliefs in how you're getting through this. And I'm still sticking to my diet too, so pretty much, I don't do gluten, dairy, sugar, caffeine, or alcohol. I mean, sugar is, I'm going to have my kind granola bar that's got 5 grams of sugar, but gluten-free, whatever. So, within reason. I don't go completely clean. And I'm on a very, very, very limited budget right now because this process also unfortunately put me on disability, which is quite humbling and still hard to believe. So limited finances, but I still go ahead and do what you got to do to eat healthy, make that protein shake every day. I pack enough organic spinach in it for probably than most people would eat in 6 months. And but anyway, so okay. I've never made a video this time of evening before. It's like after 11 o'clock, but we're gonna go now watch some Stephen Colbert or something, something that makes me laugh. And hey, and if you're don't get on me about that if you're a Trump supporter. So I don't want to get all political and stuff, but I actually didn't vote for Hillary. That's neither here nor there, but just not really in big support on what's going on in our country and the immaturity in our leadership. I'll just say, we'll just leave it at that. So, as Kelly Ripa would say, put your thumbs away and don't get like political stuff on me, because I'm not going to go there. All right. I love you guys. Praying for you guys. Continue your prayer support for me. I am going to slow down. I'm hoping to taper by 0.5 milligrams on Monday, which would put me at 8.5, and hoping that I'll have some support in that, actual, because this kind of support is one thing. We need physical support. I can't believe what my ex did to me. I still can't fathom it to this day what he did to me. But it is what it is. And so I don't have someone here with me to help me through it. But, I have God, I have Murphy, I have my friend Sarah, I have you guys, I have my friend today. I have a couple people, in my life. And, so, anyway, okay, signing off, and, till next time, I'm going to play you guys a song next time, share some of my music with you. This kind of has taken really a toll on my voice, but I came across some old tapes of some stuff, so I'll play you a song next time. So, all right. See ya. Bye.